Peace. This is a meat and potato social production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is the dangers of entitlement. As I look around in the current millennium, I'm seeing something that has went to a whole nother level and has reached a alarming crescendo. And that's the entitlement going on with people, but especially young people. Basically, you're being groomed to be weak, spineless, and an individual that does not want to suffer any pain. Let me, as mentor, give some of you a reality check. Pleasure is fleeting because pain is going to be right up the block from you. This you can trust. And just for you to be well off in this society, you are going to have to go through pain. So if you got to go through pain just to be well off, imagine what you got to go through just to be great. You are going to suffer trials and tribulations that will knock out the weaklings in a minute. So you're going to have to go through pain, this entitlement. I don't want anything to hurt. Let me give you this insight. Childbirth will hurt. Some things that your children will say to you that will hurt you badly. Getting your heart broke hurts. Another thing, and we just remove the emotional effects. Look at it like this. You live in a society right now, you got to have money just to be poor. Let me say that again. In this current America, this current world, the United Kingdom, etc., you got to have money just to be poor. That is a fact. And we're not teaching young people that aspect because we're subscribing to this, I believe the children are our future. No, it ain't all about that. This ain't no Donny Hathaway, Whitney Houston remake song. It's not about that. Certain things happen, and this is how the unseen hand tricks you. You want to know how? They always get somebody that look like you, and what you do, you go for the metaphysical rope-a-dope. This is what you do. Wow, okay, we got a small victory and all this because we got the first transgender, we got the first African American. I'm gonna say this because a lot of people won't say it, but I will. The Obama obesity president, that was the worst thing that happened to so-called black people. And I know a lot of you want to say, well, I'm Moorish, I'm Nubian. Same thing. Doesn't matter. And let me tell you how dangerous entitlement can be. I'm going to tell you an act that was so heinous and so disrespectful that it should send shivers up a lot of you spine. There was a serial so-called person that engaged in sexual assault of a few women, and his mother stood by his side. And I get it, as you want to believe in your child and you should rally behind them, except when you see a pattern. That's when you have to step away. And what did he do? He became enraged over a social media post. So he lured his mother into the bathroom and he sexually assaulted and physically assaulted his own mother. Let me tell you something, because like I said, I'm not going to say his name, but it happened in Norfolk, Virginia. I'll give you that. But let me say this. And many people, this is how you know how weak the generation is, and they're so used to being powerless. It's just a normality. Let's say this would have happened in the 50s, maybe to the early 70s. And I can tell you, I know from firsthand, if you would have did this, the police, they not coming there. Depending on the community, if it was Asian, Latino, or African American, police ain't coming there. I know you can't believe that. The police would come there to do cleanup, but they let the community render justice. So what does that say about your role as a man or a woman? Don't you think it's sad that somebody can get murdered or assaulted, and all you do is pull out your iPhone or your Android. The community was judge, jury, and executioner ages ago. And like I said, even if you read books by A. Ralph Epperson and Milton William Cooper, they were telling you this was coming. So it's not conspiracy theory, it's conspiracy fact. They got you right where they want you to be. Consume, be afraid, try to buy a truck that as soon as it leaves the lot, it drops exponentially in value. Keep doing that. In this age of entitlement, I don't want to hurt. Oh, just, if we just vote for this person, and if we just do that, it's not going to work. It's not. Your job really supposed to be, especially if you are an occultist, you know what your job is? Liberation from the matrix. That is your job. Getting out of this hologram. That's your assignment. Not no voting. Not no, hey, we just going to hope for the best. We're going to send it to the light. No. You're going to have to stand on your square. And anybody who's weak, get them away from you. Weakness rubs off. Kind of like bad perfume or cheap cologne. So get them away from you. The age of entitlement has no place for someone daring to be strong, and definitely not for those who engage in magic and sorcery. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.